Hello everyone, Andrew here, and today we'll be tackling the problem, do you know your ABCs in the 2020 December contest in the Bronze Division. So this is the first problem in the set of 3 that they have for the Bronze Division this year, and without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so let's just start reading. So I think that this first sentence is completely useless, so let's just start here. So Elsie has 3 positive integers a, b, and c, and these integers are supposed to be secret, so she will not directly reveal them to her sister Bessie. Instead, she gives Bessie 7, not necessarily distinct, integers in the range of 1 to 10 to the raised to the ninth, claiming that they are a, b, c, a plus b, b plus c, c plus a, and a plus b plus c in some order. So, given a list of these 7 numbers, please help Bessie determine a, b, and c. It can be shown that the answer is unique. Alright, so basically the input format is just going to be 7 numbers. So we're given 7 numbers, and we just have to return what are a, b, and c. And these 7 numbers are just a, b, c, and a plus b plus c, so on in some order. So we don't know what order this is. So if we look down here, we can see that we're given really little information of how this works. So, but just from looking at it, we can just see that sample output. We can see that, oh, okay, so a is 2, b is 2 as well, and c is 7. And in this case, if we look through them and the sample input, we can see that they're all here. So a is here, c is here, b is here, c is here, and then if we see 11, we can see that 11 is just 4 plus 7, or 2 plus 2 plus 7. So 11 is a plus b plus c. Now what's 4? So 4, how do we make 4 with these 3 numbers? Well, it's just going to be 2 plus 2. Well, 9, this is going to be 2 plus 7. 9 is also 2 plus 7, as we have 2 2's. And 7 is just going to be c, like as discussed earlier. So everything works. And let's see the scoring. So test cases 2 to 3 satisfy c's less than or equal to 50. Test cases 4 to 10 satisfy no additional constraints. Alright, so I think the thing that they did differently this year in the contest was that they started using standard output and standard input instead of input files. So yeah, let's think about how we're going to tackle this problem. Alright guys, so I've opened up a white workspace here, and I've listed out the sample input format. So let's just work out how we're going to basically do this problem and work out how we can get the output from the input in basically a methodical fashion. So my initial thought was that I wanted to try every possible combination of 3 and check whether it fits the listing of a plus b. We also have a, b, c. We have b plus c and a plus c, and so yeah, so 3, and finally have a plus b plus c. Yeah, so my initial thought was that we can use every possible combination of 3 numbers within this let's just say array of numbers, and basically we can check whether applications of these are present, and basically if it works or not. So we can first try 2 to 11. So we assume these are a, b, and c, and then we can check for the rest of them. Is 4 applicable? Yes. Is not applicable? In this case, it would be no. So then we move on to the next combination. So yeah, I think my initial thought was that I just use combination of 3, and lo and behold, it worked. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing here in our code. So let's just, I guess, start coding now. Alright guys, so I've opened up my IDE here, and basically what I've done is I've created a new Java class, and since we're using scanner this time, since it requires standard input and output, we're using scanner this time, and basically this is just all the input code. Basically the only input they give us is just an array of numbers, so I just basically read it in and just stored it into an array list, and then after that I just I basically just using the array list, I basically just read it in and use scanner to put it into the array list as integers. And yeah, so that's the first step of our code, basically just reading in input and putting it into an array list. So next step, let's just create some variables for what we're going to return. I remember our main focus here is to return values of a plus b plus a, b, and c that work. Yeah, okay, so there we go. And okay. And so in order to implement our combination, we have to use 3 for loops. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, well, let's just open up a new whiteboard here. Okay, so yeah, if you don't know what I'm talking about, well, our main, basically, let's just say we have 2, 2, 11, 4, 9, 7, 9. And basically, what we're doing here is that we have to find every possible combination of 3 numbers. So we start with 2 to 11, and then we go to 2 to 4, then 2 to 9, 2 to 7, 2 to 9 again, and then 2 to 11, and so on and so forth, using our combination. Well, first we need to implement that, and basically what we're going to do is that for every time we have a combination of 3 integers, we're going to check whether these values are here. So we're going to check whether a is there, b is there, a plus b is there. We're going to check whether a plus c is there, and finally we're going to check whether b plus c is there. And finally, oops, that looks kind of ugly. B plus c is there, and finally a plus b plus c. So for example, let's just say the combination arrived on 2, 2, and 7. So is A there? Yep, 2 is there. Is B there? And remember, this is A, this is B, and this is C. Is B there? Yep, there it is. C, yep, there it is. A plus B, is it there? A plus B is going to be 4, so yep, it is. Is A plus C there? A plus C is going to be 9, and in this case it is. Is B plus C there? It's also 9. Yep, it's there. And finally, A plus B plus C, that would be 11. Is it there? Yep. So knowing that we have 7 satisfied conditions, then we can finally return the values of A plus B. No, it's not A plus B. A, B, C. In this case, it's going to be 2, 2, 7. Now that's how we're going to implement our code here. So we're going to get every possible combination of 3, and then we're going to check how many conditions it fulfills. And if that amount of conditions that it fulfills is going to be 7, or every number fits into these conditions here, then we're going to return the values, as that's going to be the correct sequence of values there. So let's first implement our combination for loops. So it's just going to be I is less than 7, I plus plus, for int j equals I plus 1, j is less than 7, j plus plus, oops, and for int k equals j plus 1, k is less than 7, k plus plus. And yeah, that's all we have to do. So first, let's set basically what we discussed before. We have to do a counter to count how many conditions are fulfilled. And if that amount of conditions is 7, that means the values of A, B, and C are correct, and we return those values. So let's just declare a counter here. And we have to reset this counter every time. And as discussed, we set 3 values to A, B, and C using our combination for loops. So in this case, we're going to get every possible combination of 3 values stored into A, B, and C respectively. And now we just do a series of if statements that check if conditions are met. And we can just copy and paste these as we go. So if abc dot contains a, and it's a good thing that we used array list, then in this case count plus plus. So that means that our condition is fulfilled. Value change that count plus plus. Okay. And then we can copy and paste this, and we check for B, then C, then A plus B, and this is just a really simplified version of if statements. You can do your own as long as it matches the logic, but this is just to basically just simplify it for you guys so you can understand my code really easily. If let's see, and finally A plus B plus C. Scroll down a bit. Okay, so now we pretty much checked everything. Now, what do we do after? Well, we can check our count after checking all of these conditions. And if it goes to 7, that means we break out. We break out of all this combination for loop, all these combination for loops. And basically, we can copy and paste this out of this scope, put it into this scope, finally put it into this scope. And what is this master? Yep. So now, if our values basically match every condition, that means the values of A, B, and C are correct, and those are the values that we want to return. So we can store these values. Let's see here. Yeah, we can store these values into an array. Let's call it ABCs, and A, B, and C. So let's just think about how we're going to print it, since it's standard output. And basically we're going to, so they never actually said anything about order within these 3 values, so I just sorted them within the array. And after sorting them, we should get the correct values. So this is just simple formatting, just ABCS plus a space. Since they're space separated, I believe, let's check just to make sure. Yep, separated by spaces. Alright. Plus ABCS1 plus a space plus ABCS2, and that's it. So I think that should work. I'm going to quickly find my file and put it into the online grade server on the USACO website, and see you guys when I find it. Alright guys, so I found my file, and let's just try running it. So my code is pretty solid at this point, so I think we should get all the test cases, no problem. And yep, I think with standard output, the grade server is actually really fast now, so that's really good. And yeah, there we go, all 10 test cases for you guys. So thank you guys for watching. I sincerely hope you enjoyed, and if you enjoyed, I hope you subscribe with notifications on so you never miss another video. Yep, that's it for me. I'm recording this video at the time of Christmas Eve, so if you're watching this now, I suppose I wish you guys a Merry Christmas, and I'll see you guys in the next video.